Welcome to the month of January. Can you believe it? It's a new year, a new day, 2018. We've got the world ahead of us and a very exciting month. I have a wonderful and fun and exciting game that I would like to invite you to play with me in the month of January. And here it is. It's a month where we are going to focus on paw pairings. Needless to say, as you can tell by this wall of paw pairings here at my side, we are in a mode of focus here at the home office on paw pairings. And so here's how the game works, if you'd like to play it with me, is that in the month of January, every conversation that we have about pottery, we talk about paw pairings. And that's the focus of our pottery conversation in the month of January with everybody we talk to, especially new people, right? Somebody who doesn't know anything about pottery, and we engage in that conversation and we talk dog and cat. That talk should be all about paw pairings. And here are the key words. It's a very simple phrase, and this is how you'll know if you're talking about paw pairings. Very simple phrase, and here's what I would invite you to say, which is as simple as this. Ready? You don't like to eat the same thing every day, and neither do your pets. That's it. If you say those words, then you can check the box. I've talked about paw pairings in that conversation, and the rest will flow naturally, I promise. So that's the key sentence. Are you ready? Let's try it again. You don't like to eat the same thing every day, and neither do your pets. So write that down, stick it on your refrigerator, put it on your mirror, put it wherever you need to remind yourself that those are the key words, that if you're playing this game with me in January, you're going to say that to every person you come in touch with, that you bring up pottery. It's going to be, you don't like to eat the same thing every day, and neither do your pets. And we'll do that over and over and over. Now, it's going to be a lot of fun, and as you can tell, we are really getting crazy here at the home office. We've got just a paw pairings focused month, and I've got some fun rewards to help share with you to help kind of motivate and encourage you to play the game. But it's going to be a lot of fun. So first of all, I do want to share with you why. Why are we focused so much on paw pairings? What is it about paw pairings that makes it so exciting that we would want to, at the home office, focus on this as the key message when you talk to somebody? Well, first of all, as you may know, there are over 70 million households in the U.S. who have pets in their home right now. And you realize that pretty much almost every single one of those 70 million households feed their pet exactly the same thing every single day. And so your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to go out and help people realize that their pets don't want to eat the same thing every day. And we have an opportunity to give them something different, to add variety at mealtime with that really healthy boost of nutrition, with the superfoods and the antioxidants, the vitamins and minerals. So it's a wonderful combination of giving variety to our pets while adding that boost of nutrition. So that's the message. We've got tons of households all over the entire U.S. just waiting to hear this message, and it's an opportunity that you have to bring it to them. And here's the other thing. It doesn't matter what they're feeding today. It doesn't matter what kind of budget they're on. It doesn't matter if they have a dog or a cat, an old pet or a young pet. None of those things matter. Every single one of those households can try paw pairings, right? It's a ubiquitous product that everybody can benefit from. Every pet will love. Every pet will enjoy. And the price point at $14.99, it's a price point everybody can afford. Anybody can try this product if they want to for their pets. So it's such an easy entry conversation to go to somebody and say, you don't like to eat the same thing every day, and neither do your pets. Here's a sample. Let's get started, right? So that is the exciting focus for the month of January. Now, I want to let you know, we actually have something we're going to help everybody get off to the right foot in January. And so if you had new PV in the month of November or December, basically if you sold anything new to a new customer in November or December, we are going to just send you a free box with a bunch of wonderful supplies to help you sample and get this message out, okay? And so here is what you'll get if you had any new PV in the month of November or December. First of all, we're going to send you 2 boxes of these paw pairings superfood seasoning samples. So 2 boxes of these. So you'll have enough to give out to a lot of people. With 2 free boxes of these, you'll get 2 packs of the paw books so that you can leave a paw book and make sure you get their contact information, right, when you give these samples. Giving samples isn't going to do any good unless we get the follow-up information so that we can text them, call them, follow up, and find out how they liked it, and try to get them to buy it. And then in addition to those, we are going to give a free box of the treat samples. So this is what you'll be getting in the mail the first week of January if you had any new PV in November and December. Now, not only that, but your new pet pros, anybody you sponsor in the month of January who purchases the complete sponsoring kit or the ultimate complete sampling kit or the ultimate, so there are two kits that come with product. Anybody who buys those will also be getting an extra box of the paw pairing samples, right? So they'll have extra samples to give. And here's why we're doing that. They'll also get an extra packet of the paw books. So here's why we're doing it. We want you to have all the resources you need to go out there and talk to as many people as you can. And the specific challenge that I'm giving is, in addition to talking about paw pairings in every conversation, is to pass out at least 40 samples to 40 new people who know nothing about paw pairings. And let's see if we can just flood the market with paw pairing samples and challenges for people to try it with their pets, see how they like it, and then come back and buy it and try some. All right, so that is the challenge, to get 40 new people to try paw pairings in the month of January, and we've given you all the resources and ammunition you need to make that happen. And now, here's the final part that's really exciting. I think I've gone crazy in the month of January. I really think I've gone crazy, because here's what we're going to do. Anybody in January who gets 150 in new PV, are you ready for this? We want to help reward you with the same product to help you get it in more and more people's hands. So here's what we're going to do. In the month of January, when you get 150 in new PV, we are going to give you 7 bottles of paw pairings, one of every variety. Is that crazy? It's like $105 in value that we're going to give you when you get 150 in new PV in the month of January. So it's crazy. And why do we do that? Well, 1, to reward you, of course. 2, so that you've got all these varieties that you can then sample back out with more people and keep getting that message out. So we're going to reward you with more product to sample and go out and get it in people's hands. And that's not all. I've got one more little trick up my sleeve, because we know how important it is when those new pet pros get signed up, to help them hit the ground running and really get motivated to jump in and get started. So here's what we're going to do. Of course, those new pet pros who sign up in January, they're going to get extra product in their kit. We already talked about that. They also have the ability to earn themselves 7 bottles when they get 150 in new PV, plus the regular Fast Start rewards that are out there for them. But here's what else we're going to do. For the sponsor, for the person who sponsors that new pet pro, and when that new pet pro gets 150 in new PV, we're going to give the sponsor 7 bottles as well. Oh yeah, I'm crazy. That's all I can say. I'm crazy. We're going to flood the market. We're going to flood everybody with paw pairings, paw pairings, paw pairings, and we're going to get out there and tell this amazing story that is waiting to be told in over 70 million households in the U.S. And January, we're going to get this year started off in the right direction. So good luck, you guys. I hope you're going to play the game with me. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to focus on paw pairings. We're going to talk about paw pairings. And the key words, are you ready? Say it with me. You don't like to eat the same thing every day, and neither do your pets. Boom. Have a great month of January.